So, a little update. Last night I got a nice pizza and beer at this this cool pizza place in Prince George. Then I drove about 30 minutes west on the Yellowhead Highway to a lake that I thought I was going to camp at, but got there and there was kind of some sus, like, local Chevy Blazer Jack Daniels activity going on. So I was pretty tired from hunting mice till 4:30 in the morning the night before, so I decided to come back to Prince George, get a hotel, and decided to set a mouse trap just to, potentially eliminate the possibility of there being continued mice activity in the truck. Checked it about 30 minutes later before I went to bed, and there was a mouse. So today I'm going to an off-road store, and I'm going to see if they'll help me pull apart the entire back of my truck, rid the truck of vermin, put it back together, and get back on the road. So, see how this day goes. Alright, so just packed the truck up, checked the traps. No mouse hold activities last night. Empty traps. Which I want to think means that there's no more mice in the truck, but I feel like I should pull everything apart just to be safe, but it's just like such a fucking ordeal that I don't know what to do now. So, gonna grab some coffee and figure that out. Alright, so went to 3 different shops, but none of them would help me, so I'm doing it myself. It's really just 4 13mm bolts there, and there. Pop the fridge off, pull the drawers out, but I'm sure easier said than done. Going surprisingly well so far. Literally disassembled pretty much the whole truck. Now I just gotta unbolt it, pull it out, sweep it out, kill any more mice, and just put it all back together. But feeling pretty handy. So that's good. Got everything completely pulled apart now. The truck has nothing in it. I'm about to spray it out and put it all back together. But no mice, so that's good. About 2.5 hours later, the truck is finally put back together, ready to hit the road, but just got to actually figure out where I'm headed. But yeah, psyched to have this ordeal behind me, hopefully, and onwards. Kind of stopped taking videos after I finished putting the truck back together yesterday, but stayed another night in Prince George, set some more mouse traps, caught nothing, and so that's good. And then also figured out a way to plug up the holes where the mice are getting in, so that's good too. Yeah, now about to get on the road, head west on the Yellowhead Highway towards Prince Rupert. So kind of rainy, but hopefully the weather keeps getting better. But quickly before I hit the road, gotta get some Tim Hortons, of course. Donuts. So taking a bit of a driving and decision-making break right now. My original plan was to camp at the end of this road at a lake called Pinkett Lake near the town of Burns Lake. But it's just been raining all day, and I don't really want to just like sit in the truck or the tent all day. So I think I'm gonna keep pushing towards Smithers and maybe get dinner there, maybe just have chili, but might as well just keep driving if it's rainy, so keep going west. Just getting going here in Smithers today, but had to stop at a car wash quickly because sometimes when I get get on dirt roads, the little pebbles get stuck in between my kind of exhaust pipe that goes under the truck and my skid plate, and it rattles and vibrates and makes this heinous noise that sounds like the truck is broken. So about to wash all that out, and then maybe go on a hike to try to get some views, and then head towards Terrace later today. That should have taken care of it. That noise is heinous. Matt and Anouk will know. One time I had a complete and total freak out in Tahoe because I didn't know what it was, and I thought my transmission was completely fucked. But alas, it's just dirt in the skid plate, so we're on our way. This is insane. So beautiful here. Finishing up this hike to Malco Lookout. Which had a sick view of the Bulkley Valley here in Smithers, BC. Gonna make a game plan, probably gonna make a sandwich first, then decide if I want to stay here another night or head up to Terrace. I think I'm gonna head to Terrace most likely, but yeah, it's probably what's gonna happen. So I ended up having to come back to the car wash after my muddy roads this morning because there's just layers of dirt caked everywhere, and I have to touch and climb up on the truck so much that it just gets me so dirty, so I'm blasting it off, which is kind of fun. I always love doing this. Decided to keep going west, so headed to Terrace. I think I'm gonna camp at this lake north of Terrace called Callum Lake. So yeah, it's about an hour and a half drive from where I'm at now. Northern BC is it's been unbelievably beautiful around every turn. It's crazy. I am blown away. Yeah, it's nuts. Finally made it to where I'm gonna spend the night. A place called Callum Lake outside Terrace, BC, and it is pretty unbelievable. Crazy. Sunday morning, May 19th. Camped out in beautiful northern British Columbia. Probably as spectacular as it gets in terms of campsites. But didn't really eat dinner last night, so I think I'm gonna make legitimate breakfast, some eggs and stuff, and then figure out what I'm gonna do today, because I'm pretty content right here. I'm not really in a rush to go anywhere. So hopefully my eggs are still good. My eggs were all bad, so this is what I ended up with. Actually looks pretty dank. Not as dank as that though. About to depart Kitsum Callum Lake. I'm gonna go down into Terrace and kind of make a plan. May go to Prince Rupert today, may come back here, but I think I'm gonna camp here again on my way back up north on the 37. So I don't know, I may end up in Prince Rupert tonight. We'll see. Had a nice day hanging around Terrace. Now about to head back up to Kitsum Callum Lake for the night. It's a little rainy, a little windy, but should be all right. Haven't really filmed much this morning. Thought I lost my memory card, so put me in a kind of a bad mood because I had a bunch of stuff on it that I hadn't put on my computer, but then I actually just found it in the pocket of my sweats that I wore to sleep last night. So things are looking up. About to head to Prince Rupert. I think it's gonna be a really pretty drive, and yeah, see what the coast is like, and then kind of figure out a game plan from there.
You know, remember most famously Jerome James did that.
Just made it to Prince Rupert. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go to this place, fish place, to get some fish and chips, and then go drive up this mountain and try to see if it'll work for a camp spot. But yeah, it's been raining all day pretty much, alternating between like drizzle and like pouring rain. So hopefully that starts to clear up. I'm gonna check the weather while I eat, but yeah, made it all the way to the coast, end of Highway 16. So pretty cool. After this, it's north through northern BC and into the Yukon and Alaska. So kind of like, here we go. Hitting this place called Bob's on the Rocks, a little bit out of town here in Prince Rupert. Right on the water, big tanker in there. Pretty crazy place. This looks like the most insane fish and chips, like fresh halibut from like right there. Not bad. Looking at the map, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm in Prince Rupert, BC, the end of the road, as far west as you can go on Highway 16. It's been pouring rain all day, and I just drove up this mountain, Hayes Mountain, where normally you can get like a 360 view of Prince Rupert and the ocean and everything, but I didn't even make it all the way to the top because it's just socked in and raining. So I might go back to Terrace because I have to go back through there tomorrow anyways to get to the 37. I actually have to go an hour past there, so kind of makes sense to go back tonight. The question is if I go back to Kitsum Callum Lake where I've been staying or potentially get a hotel, because this is my last chance to take a shower for the next 2 weeks. I've got 2 weeks from Wednesday and 1,500 miles to go till Anchorage, so might take advantage of the opportunity while I have it, so we'll see.